from my garden. Normally Tim Malloy would film this, but COVID-19 has changed the way we go about our lives, not only here in Palm Beach, but all across the world. And so here I am talking to you from my phone in my backyard. I need to be frank with you and at the same time reassure you. The infection rates of COVID-19 are increasing. This is not going to go away. It is going to escalate. Worldwide, there have been 169,000 cases and 6,500 deaths. In the U.S., now that independent testing is being done, which is a good thing, there is a lag time on reporting of cases. We don't really know the numbers. Friday, it was 1,600, but that just means there was 1,600 people who got the test and were positive. Of the 1,600, there were 41 who died. I don't want to focus on numbers. They change from day to day. We just need to take action. This means brave action and personal responsibility. It means doing the right thing, even though it is difficult and uncomfortable. My message is this: COVID-19 is a very contagious and virulent virus. While most people recover just fine, in the elderly and those with underlying medical conditions, it can kill you. Persons who are over 60, who have lung, heart, kidney disease, or are immunosuppressed, have hypertension and diabetes, they're at risk, and the risk increases with every decade of life. You need to exercise extreme caution if you're in that high-risk group, and that's why I need to be frank with you. Most of us who are living here fall into that high-risk group. If we don't start to change what we do right now, we are going to see an exponential increase in infections, just like Italy. And that means we're also going to see an increase in deaths. And you can see from the Seattle experience just how devastating this virus can be to the elderly. We need to stem the spread of this coronavirus. We need to control this thing in our lives. The CDC and the World Health Organization, Dr. Fauci, Dr. Birx, I hear their words, I see the trend. Life is going to change for us in this country. Life is going to change here in Palm Beach. And they're right, this is the time for action. So what is the CDC asking you to do? I've been through this many times, but I still don't think people are actually hearing what I'm saying. Social distancing, stay away from others. That's what you're being asked to do. And do that as much as you possibly can. Don't travel on commercial flights unless it's absolutely necessary. Don't go on a cruise. You may have had it booked. Please don't go. Avoid crowds. It's not okay to be out among a lot of other people. It's just not. Not if you are at 60 and above and you're high risk. If you are sick, stay in your home. Isolate to one room and use a separate bathroom. The usual, hand hygiene, sanitize your hands. Can't find the sanitizer any longer, use rubbing alcohol. It's 70% alcohol. Don't touch your face. We are moving quickly to a time where we may well be isolated in our homes. Get ready for this. Get your heads around that. You should not be in a crowd or close to people. It's a good idea not to be. Do you have enough medications? Do you have enough food? Do you have enough supplies to support being in your home for a few weeks? Our mayor is concerned, and so am I, about the effects of stay-at-home isolation, how it will affect people who are living alone especially. She wrote a letter to all of us, published in the paper this morning. Make sure you have a buddy, a friend, someone who will check on you, someone who can get you groceries, someone to talk to, someone to reach out to. We're a very social community. This is going to be hard, but we can do it. Now let me address the young adults who are coming here from college or here for spring break. You may not have any symptoms at all, yet you could be carrying the virus. Asymptomatic transmission is a fact. Usually, young people don't feel that ill with COVID-19. You have a personal responsibility to not infect another person. You could infect a grandparent, a parent, a girlfriend. In Italy, life just went on for a while as usual, even after the first cases. Restaurants, bars, gyms, crowds, socializing, having a great time. The incidence of infections increased daily, and then it popped, and people died. And the healthcare system there is completely overwhelmed and cannot take care of all of the sick. We have got to learn from that experience. If we have the will, we can make a difference. Let's do what is right. Stay away from one another. Yes, it will be hard, but it's short term. This is one of the most powerful things that you can do. I want to acknowledge the restaurants and the clubs. You instituted additional cleaning practices, and now you're going a step further, home delivery, which is going to be terrific for us. So thank you for that. We're going to need it. I assure you that our town officials, our town manager, Kirk Bluen, our deputy town manager, Jay Bourgeois, Chief Donato, Chief Cristo, our Mayor Caniglio, and our town council are prepared. We have moved expediently to get info to you and to coordinate all activities and plan for every contingency. Our county and state governments are equally prepared. In closing, I do want to thank the Palm Beach Civic Association and the Palm Beach Daily News especially, and also our town staff, who have just risen to the occasion as they always do. We know you are with us by your extraordinary level of support. Now it is your turn, friends and neighbors. Do your part. Social distance. Stay home. Stay away from other people. And young people, please be careful. You can hurt others. Do it now. The window is now, or we may become Italy. This is our window of opportunity. Thank you. Please stay healthy. Be well. Don't get sick.